on Facebook, on YouTube. Welcome to Traveling with Bruce on YouTube. It's Bruce here from Creston, BC. How's everyone doing tonight? Glad to have you here. Hope you're able to join me tonight for my show. If you're not watching otherwise on a rerun, if you're watching on a rerun, hi everybody on rerun. I'm glad that you're watching me on the repeat show. Just had a lot of fun on the other side, saying hi to the gang for the sponsor subscribers on my 7 o'clock show. If you'd like to become a sponsor subscriber, I would love to have you come on by and join my sponsor subscriber gang. That would be wonderful. If you want to know how to do it, you can, I believe you can click this link. If you can copy it, paste it, and you can become a sponsor member of TWB, and that allows you to join me on Mondays at 7 o'clock Eastern for my scheduled show just for sponsor members, which I just completed. We now have 26 sponsor members on TWB. It's incredible. In 3 weeks, we have that many already. Absolutely wonderful. I cannot thank all of you enough for your support of your channel, and of course the 26 of you who've now become sponsor members as well. This is wonderful. It seems that every week we're growing more and more. It's absolutely wonderful. I'm trying to find my live show right now to see if it's on here. I'm not sure if my big ass iPad is going to cooperate with me here. I'm going to hit the button again over there and see if I can reset it. One moment. There we go. There he goes. I think I've got it. There we go. We are live on the big ass iPad. That means I'm live to you guys, everybody. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the show for September the 16th. We are now sitting on 33,700 plus subscribers. Unbelievable. Thank you everyone out there who's subscribed to my show and my channel. Cannot thank you enough for being a part of this show and this channel. From around the world. People are watching me from everywhere. I get comments all the time from viewers on my regular videos. I really appreciate that too. Thank you everybody for being here and being a follower of TWB. Thank you very much. Weather here in Creston, oh man, it's depressing. Very depressing here. We're not getting very good weather today. We're about 58 degrees Fahrenheit. It's kind of yucky out. It was a sunny day in the morning, and then it got really cloudy and showery all afternoon. There's a bit of blue sky trying to show up here right towards the end of the day, but we'll go dark in about an hour and a half, and we'll be into the night. But what can I say? It's fall. 58 degrees. We're going to be highs of 60, 62, 64 all week. That's it. Summer, the heat of summer has probably gone for us, unless we get a lucky break somewhere. But can't complain this year. We had a beautiful summer this year compared to last year. Last year we were smoke encrusted. We were just in like a London fog of smoke from the forest fires last year. Thankfully, that is gone. This year it's been clear as a bell. Very few forest fires in the area. Enough rain to keep it down. Cheers to all of you out there in TWB land from Bruce at Traveling with Bruce. Thank you for all your support. That caffeine-free Diet Coke hits the spot every time, and it keeps me hydrated, keeps me going. Thank you, all of you, for supporting this channel in any and every way that you do, whether you just watch my show for the videos, whether you watch my commercials or not, whether you give me thumbs ups on my regular videos or on this live show. I really appreciate the thumbs ups. That helps with the engagements. Thank you so much. Thank you for sending me comments as well. I appreciate that very much. Some of you are sending me private emails on my private email address, which should be down below in the description here. I appreciate that too. Thank you for those of you out there who are going to RedBubble, to the RedBubble Store, acquiring Traveling with Bruce merchandise to help support my channel. Thank you for that, getting coffee mugs and T-shirts and whatever you want to get. Love that. And then there are some of you out there who are so kind to me, going to Amazon through my affiliate link on this channel. You'll see it down below. Picking up merchandise on Amazon, I get a commission on anything you buy, and I don't have to handle any of it. It's wonderful. Thank you, all of you who are doing that. I very much appreciate it. There you go. Those are the thank yous for everyone out there. A bunch of you are here. I really appreciate that you're here. Let me get some news out of the way and let them say hi to you guys. And we've got some trivia lined up as well today. News of the day, I've got a few things going on here. First of all, Costa, the company owned by Carnival that mainly does South American and Mediterranean and Great Britain Baltic Sea cruises. Costa, the Costa line, they are bringing up a new ship. Their new ship about to launch called the Smeralda. I always think about the Cinderella when it comes to Smeralda. Is that one of the sisters in Cinderella? Am I dreaming? Is that one of you guys can help me on that? Anyway, the Smeralda, it's going to be the largest ship in the Carnival fleet when she launches. 180,000 gross tons, LNG powered. They announced today, oops, we have a problem, Houston, we got a problem. 6-week delay in launching the Smeralda and starting her cruises. They have had to cancel all of their promo cruises, all of their inaugural cruises. They had to move them back now to the end of November before the Smeralda for Costa hits the water. I think the issue is technical. The cruise yard, the shipyard, is, I believe, in Finland, and the shipyard in Finland has never built a LNG-powered cruise ship of this magnitude before, and so they've run into some issues. They want to get it right the first time and only the first time, and so better to delay delivery and make the adjustments. So that's what they're doing. I say it's the right thing to do, but it's a major inconvenience to, I don't know how many thousands of passengers are getting the email that their cruise has been canceled because the ship won't be ready on time. So anyway, that's news item number 1 today. News item number 2, I want to talk about what was known as the tropical storm Umberto is now the Hurricane Umberto. Hurricane Umberto is now 85 mile an hour strong, running higher up to about 110 miles an hour in the next 2 days. It is off the coast of the Georgia and the Carolinas. It is heading east towards the Bermuda area. The good news for Bermuda, it looks like the storm, the hurricane, is going to miss the island with a direct hit. It looks very likely that the hurricane will pass Bermuda on the northern side of Bermuda, north of Bermuda. Now, how far north? We don't know. Too many days away between now and then. It's still two plus days away. But as each hour goes by, the forecasters are beginning to get more and more confident to say to the Bermudians, it doesn't look like you're going to get a direct hit. So good news for Bermuda. The bad news is that anyone south of the storm is going to get it worse than on the north side of the storm. Now, I'm talking about the eye and just outside the eye of the hurricane. Let's say the first 50 miles of diameter, let's say. So if the storm, the hurricane, passes Bermuda less than 50 miles north of Bermuda, the storm surge and the winds on the south side of the hurricane will be worse. It's 110 mile an hour wind speed by the time she gets to Bermuda or he gets to Bermuda. But if it's moving at 15 miles an hour when it passes by, that means the winds on the south side of the hurricane will be 125 versus on the north side of the hurricane will be at 95. So big difference in wind speed. Storm surge will be on the southern side, and that, unfortunately, is the side of the hurricane that Bermuda is going to get. The question is, how many miles north of Bermuda will the eye of the storm be? Hopefully, it'll be 100 or 150 miles north of Bermuda, and the majority of the storm surge and the winds will not even affect Bermuda, and hopefully we'll have tropical winds only and a bunch of rain. We'll cross our fingers and see what happens. All right. As far as cruise ships go and Bermuda goes, today the Grandeur of the Seas was in King's Wharf in Bermuda, Hamilton, Bermuda, and the Carnival cruise ship was there. I think it was called the Breeze. I think it was the Carnival Breeze was in. I could be wrong on that name, but there was a Carnival ship and the Grandeur of the Seas. Both, I believe, are leaving today or tomorrow morning. They will be long gone by the time this storm system arrives. No issues to worry about there. Two other ships, however, both Carnival ships have been affected. The Carnival Pride left, I believe, Baltimore this morning or yesterday. This morning, I believe. And no, yesterday. Excuse me, yesterday. And that ship is going down the eastern seaboard rather than going right to Bermuda. And it is going to go to Grand Turk for the day, and then Amber Cove for a day, and then work her way back to Baltimore and not visit Bermuda at all. So the folks who were looking for warm weather, they're going to get warm weather. They were looking for beach entertainment. They're going to get beach entertainment. They're not going to get a hurricane. But unfortunately, they're not going to get Bermuda, which they obviously were looking forward to. Now, the folks on the Carnival Sunrise, that ship left New York City tonight, this afternoon, and it is now sailing south to go to Charleston. It'll be in Charleston tomorrow morning for the day. Then I believe it's going to have a sea day, and then I believe it might have one other stop and then work its way to Bermuda for only one day after the hurricane has left Bermuda. So this looks like to me Thursday or Friday, the Carnival Sunrise will make it to Bermuda for one day only and then work its way back to New York City. So it's taking a Charleston route, maybe to the Bahamas, and then over to Bermuda. Those are the two ships directly affected by this hurricane that have had to change their sailing and their itinerary, but the passengers on board will not experience any god-awful weather from this storm. Good stuff. Way to go, Carnival. Taking care of business. Now, I did a video today, earlier today. I hope you get a chance to check it out. Please do check it out. It's all about what happened in Saudi Arabia yesterday. There was a drone strike, a major and highly coordinated drone strike on oil installations in Saudi Arabia that basically knocked one of the processing centers offline. And it, in effect, has cut Saudi Arabia's ability to export oil by half, by 5 million barrels a day. And that is having an effect and will have an effect on gas prices at the pump, but it's already having an effect on oil prices worldwide. If the situation in the Mideast gets worse, and I can't see it getting better anytime soon, there could be more disruptions or potential disruptions of oil flows, making oil perhaps go higher in price, and this could affect our pump price. Good news for companies that produce oil and gas: the United States, Canada, Venezuela. They could use all the help they could get. Other OPEC members. But bad news possibly for consumers. Now, for us as drivers, we might find a bit of an increase in price. Maybe it'll be 20 cents a gallon, 10 cents, 25 cents. It's not going to be like it's going to go up $2 a gallon, anything like that, but it's going to affect us. But on the cruise ship front, and that's the angle I like to cover, the video I made today was what will happen to cruise lines if oil prices rise significantly, and what happens to cruise lines if there's a worldwide economic recession, because the worldwide economy is hardly on strong legs right now. It's a bit wonky here and there. Interest rates are at record lows to encourage business to borrow and do something with it, and they're not borrowing enough to eat up the money that's available at virtually nothing. You can borrow money today, even in Canada and the USA, as a business for the cost of inflation. That's rare that money is available that cheap. In Europe, you can borrow money for almost a half a point, almost zero. In some countries in Europe, you can get a mortgage with a negative interest rate. It's that rare, it's that low. That shows economic weakness. And if this Mideast situation gets worse and really gets, dicey, there could be some economic repercussions. If oil goes up dramatically in price, goes up by 20 bucks a barrel, 30 bucks a barrel over the next month or two, that could have an effect on the world economy as a whole, because all of a sudden, everything becomes more expensive to operate, whether it's a jet, a car, a truck, a cruise ship, power plants, FedEx deliveries. Just in time for Christmas, your FedEx delivery comes with a surcharge. Same with UPS and everything else. So we don't want this, but it could happen. Now, what happens to the cruise lines if this takes place. So I made a video about that today. If you've got 4 or 5 minutes, check it out. But what I've noticed in the last couple of weeks that I wanted to talk about today, I don't know if you've noticed it, but I think I've noticed this, and it's becoming more prevalent. All of a sudden, there are deals. There are deals on cruises showing up. All kinds of interesting promotions are beginning to show up from the cruise lines. Today, I noticed in particular, Holland America. They announced today of a 10-day sale for children to sail for free if it's the third or fourth passenger. So in other words, if grandma and grandpa want to take 2 grandkids, the 2 grandkids go for free. If mom and dad want to go on a trip, 2 children, the third and fourth passengers in the cabin, go for nada, for free. This is for sailings on Holland America for 2020, starting next year for Alaska cruises, Europe cruises, Canada and New England cruises. Very interesting developments. I found that to be most revealing. That is an absolute deal, especially for families of 4. That's a deal. Now, Princess, they have been announcing a sale lately. Now, I'm not too thrilled about this sale, but I got to admit, they came out with a deal that says from next year, January till May, so starting 2020, January, February, March, April, May, 5 months, any cruise that originates out of U.S. ports, basically. So we're talking about Caribbean cruises, Mexican cruises, Hawaiian cruises, Panama Canal cruises, all on sale. And they're talking about $89 a night per passenger. Now, admittedly, that's, I think, an inside or maybe an ocean view room. I don't consider that the greatest of deals. Yeah, it could be a sale, but if a balcony was $89 a night on Princess, now you got my attention. Anything under $89 a night on Princess in a balcony is a really good deal. But this does not include that at the moment. But they are actively touting this sale and promoting it heavily to get the attention. Now, of course, our friends at Norwegian are famous for the 5-in-1 or 4-in-1 promotion, where they say to you, you can get a balcony cruise to the Caribbean on the Breakaway or the Getaway or the other ships, and we'll throw in a drink package, we'll throw in a Wi-Fi deal, we'll throw in specialty dining, we'll throw in a credit towards a shore excursion, that type of thing. Norwegian's got that going on almost all the time. It's not even special anymore. It's not even like a rarity or a once a year thing. It's often. So that's happening. I don't think that's going away anytime soon. I just get the impression that the cruise lines already have been offering more perks and deals to get us to book and commit sooner. They are experiencing, I think, a 9% increase in capacity in the next 12 months. That's how many more new cruise ships are coming into the fleets of all these cruise lines. We've got Virgin Voyages coming out with the Scarlet Lady, brand new cruise line, brand new ship, February 2020, less than 6 months from now, a brand new cruise line with 2,400 passengers, adult only, will be operating out of Miami. So the competition is coming at the existing cruise lines from all angles, including themselves, their own new ships that they're bringing in. And now we've got shenanigans going on in the Middle East that's getting worse and worse and worse. And so keep an eye open for cruise deals, kids. We might see a whole bunch more deals. Now, I can tell you, as I've said already, you can't get a ship now. You're not going to be able to cruise into Dubai this winter. Those cruisings are quickly being canceled out. Unfortunately for Dubai, Oman, Muscat, no cruise ships are going there. Bahrain, Qatar, the ships won't be going there either. So cruise ships are being pulled out of, obviously, that region for obvious reasons, with Iran confiscating oil tankers and who knows what. That's not going to happen, but there are all kinds of ship movements going on, and I think adjustments being made. If the Mideast lights up, then all of a sudden the far Eastern Caribbean might be touchy. There won't be any cruise ships going into Israel. Beirut, they'll quickly get out of there. Cyprus, don't know. We'll have to watch and see if this spreads out. And if it spreads out, that means cruise ships have to go somewhere else. The cruise ships that were going to go to Dubai are now being pulled elsewhere. I believe at the Celebrity Reflection, I believe, or the Millennium, I think it's a Reflection. That ship's being brought back to Tampa. It's going to do Caribbean cruises. It will not be doing Middle East cruises. We'll see what happens with other cruise lines going forward. But like I say, if more cruise lines and more cruise ships are coming into the Caribbean this winter, there will be deals. If more cruise ships are going to be diverted up to Alaska next year, there will be deals. Mexico, off the coast of California down to Mexico for the winter, and Panama Canal cruises. We could have a whole bunch more in the next year being scheduled that we hadn't thought of. This will be interesting to watch. So we'll keep an eye on it and see what happens. So that is the news of the day that I've been putting together following the hurricane, of course, and now the activities in the Middle East getting worse, and the Esmeralda today. The Esmeralda being delayed 6 weeks. That's actually a kind of a funny good news story in a funny kind of way, because that means Esmeralda won't be in the water for the first 6 weeks until the end of November. That means the remainder of these cruise lines will have Esmeralda not to contend with. But when the Esmeralda does enter the water in November, December, 5,000 passengers a week have to fill that ship. Competition, here we go. We'll see what's going on. If you're watching me for the first time, you've never watched me before, comment, please say hi to me. Tell me where you're watching me from. Love to hear from you. I'd love to give you a shout out. If you're a regular and you're watching me as usual, please say hi to me. If you have any questions about cruising, anything you want me to comment on about what's going on out there, I'd love to do that too. Love to give everybody a shout out today if I can, and we'll get ready for trivia in a little while. So welcome welcome all to the show. If you can spare a thumbs up for this show, please do that for me. And if you'd like to become a member of the sponsorship, the sponsor membership group, to join me live on Mondays at 7 o'clock and be able to pop up all kinds of emojis on these live chats, hit that link right there, copy it, and head on over there, and please become a member. Would love to have you do that. Thank you very much for being here tonight. I really do appreciate it. Just got Gregory Toomer here. Hi, Gregory. Hi, Bruce. Just got back about a week ago on the MSC cruise. Like the ship, but they need to do it better with the buffet. Really not a big variety to choose from like Carnival. Gregory, you're absolutely right. I get that all the time from people who tell me exactly the same thing, that their buffet is lame. Sherry Awesome Sunsets, it's here. How you doing? She's saying hi to Brittany, who's here too, obviously. Bonnie Bergstein is saying hi there. Going to take it to dinner, you and Cindy. Kirk Brunson, hi there, Bruce from New York City. Welcome, sir. Nurse Nancy is here. Welcome, Nurse Nancy. Greg Toomer is here. Hey, Chris, just booked the cruise on the Carnival Magic for Labor Day week next year. Going to be magnificent. Sherry Awesome Sunsets. Oh no, feel better soon, Nurse Nancy. Norm P, leaving for Bermuda Sunday, Bruce. Hopefully you should be all right, Norm. Everything should be fine by then. Let's see. Nancy. Lots of Ben Gay. I love the smell. Oh my, I don't know what you're talking about there. Tom Henry, what are you talking about? Mermaid C is saying hi. What hurricane is it coming? Masters game. Hi, Mermaid. Welcome to the show. Nurse Nancy, laughing out loud. Tom Henry, I'm getting very used to that smell. Ben Gate, the older you get, the more used to funny smells you start to get, I guess. Stephanie A. Dory is here. Good luck, Norm. Welcome, Stephanie, to the show. Ken Brackett is here. Thank you, Bruce, for all that you do. Happy cruising, everybody. Welcome, Ken, and thank you for being here tonight. Bonnie Bergstein, Nurse Nancy, lots of nurses destroy their backs during the job. Hope you feel better soon. It's tough work being a nurse, no question about it. Norm P, thanks. It should be gone by then. And Sherry Awesome, 495 days till Explorer of the Seas, and Coco K, fantastic. Who else? Adventures with Duncan. Hey, Brittany, Linda, Sherry, everybody is saying hi to everybody out there. Norman P saying, I love the Explorer of the Seas. Sherry, Awesome Sunsets. Hello, Adventures with Duncan. Chris Guntner, awesome, Greg. My boss just went on the Magic a month ago, and he loved it. Carnival Magic. Linda Lou, Nurse Nancy, please get better soon. Welcome, Linda Lou, to the show. I'm glad you're here. Glenn Edinburgh is here, saying believe. Welcome, Glenn Edinburgh from Brisbane, Australia. Nice to have you here today. I couldn't go back to the very beginning of my show for all the first comments. They've already disappeared. Linda Lou saying, hi, Duncan. Sherry Awesome saying, awesome, Norman P. Nurse Nancy, how do you know the gender of a hurricane? Probably just by the name, or is there another something to watch for? I think this year they're all boys, and I used to call them girls all the time. I have to watch myself. I think hurricanes are all males this year. What do we got here? Tom Henry, Debbie Manuel. Do you know what a lazy river is? I'm looking forward to that. Could use some company. Cindy, not much of a water person. What's a lazy river? Feel better, Nurse Nancy from Masters Game. Was Dorian a he or a she, says Tom Henry. I think it was a guy. I think it was a male. Or was he transgender? Laughing out loud. Oh, Tom, you're getting me in trouble. Bonnie says, I think Dorian was a guy. Chris Guntner, amazing. Bruce knows all this cool stuff and news. My favorite cruising YouTuber. Thank you, Chris, for your kind words. I just do the best I can with what little I have. I do make mistakes too, and boy, do I get it. Tom Henry, what happened to E and F and G storms? I missed them. They're in the Pacific side. There were storms also on the Pacific end, and they get named there. So it's not necessarily, just North America only for an alphabetical sequence. Nurse Nancy, thanks. Linda Lou, Bonnie Bergstein, Masters Game. Let's see here. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. Adventures. Can't be sure these days which is fine, says Glenn. Nurse Nancy, how are you doing? Glenn, Troll wants to know, Nurse Nancy, how are you doing? Welcome, Troll Gaming. Nurse Nancy, yes, we have to go down the alphabet for those names, right? Tom Henry. Tom Henry, yes, and usually every other storm changes their sex. Chris Guntner just sent me a $2 super chat. Thank you, Chris Guntner, for that. I just saw that pop in on my live feed here. Tom, Debbie Manuel, hi Thomas. Is that where you float down a pool creek or something like that? Debbie Manuel, hi there. Sherry Awesome. Bonnie, Tom Henry. They were all named storms, but were fish storms. Don't bother anyone. G hit part of Mexico. I don't know what that means. Troll Gaming, how y'all doing? We're doing great. Troll, how are you today? Chris Guntner, we all had to dodge Dorian on our first cruise. Captain and crew on the XT, they were fantastic on the Ecstasy. Fantastic news there. Sylvan is here saying Victor Hugo East Esmeralda as the love interest in the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Cinderella's two sisters was Anastasia and Drizda. Okay. So this Smeralda, I don't know if Smeralda has ever been a character in any kind of a Disney show or anything like that. Was she a wicked witch or something like that? The Smeralda doesn't come off sounding nice to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Linda Lou, where's your lazy river, Tom? Bonnie Bergstein, 1 year, the Hurricane Center went through the whole alphabet. They had to start with Greek letters. That's how active I guess it got. Bonnie Bergstein, thank you for that. Debbie Manuel, my mom probably would say no to that as well, Thomas. Sometimes she's just is no fun, laughing out loud. Sylvia's in the house. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Tom. Just got a phone call. Are you so excited about meeting Carol and I on Saturday? Also, D&G, it will be fun. Fantastic, you guys. Send pictures on my Facebook group page. Those of you who don't know, folks, I have a Facebook group page called Traveling with Bruce, and I would love it if you would join that group. Come join Traveling with Bruce on Facebook. It's spelled with 2 L's, just like I have it right there. Ask to join the Traveling with Bruce group page on Facebook. I'll let you in. I'm the administrator. It would be great to have you. All kinds of these folks who are hanging out with us right now live on this show, they're hanging out on Facebook, the Facebook group page every day, posting all kinds of photos and videos, and we're talking to each other, keeping each other posted on what's going on. I would love to have you guys come by and join that Facebook group page. That would be great. Tom, Henry, and Sylvia, and D&G, make sure to post photos on the TWB Facebook group page with you guys getting together in the Big Apple. That would be wonderful. I would love that. Thank you very much for coming together with me on that. Let's see, who else is here? Chris Guntner. I remember that, wasn't it, during the early 2000s, had 4 hurricanes in Florida within a month. Tom Henry, I had a date with Cindy tonight and went to dinner at O'Charlie's. Figured I would get gas before the rise. Wrong. Exxon was $2.54 a gallon. You missed it. Was on the way home. We passed a racetrack at $2.15. Oh my gosh. Gas is going up in price right now everywhere. Chris Guntner, $2.34 in Georgia for gas. Let's see here. Tom Henry, Sylvia. Yep, very excited. We might spot Kevin and Frank getting up on the ship on Sunday. Oh, that'd be something. I get a picture of those guys. Let's see here. Bonnie, Chris Gunner, I think it was the year of Jean and Irene and Wilma when they ran out of alphabets for hurricanes. Linda Lou, finally, gas finally went below $3 to $2.98 at Costco in California. Now it's going to pop right back up again. You watch, folks. It's going to be crazy. Tom Henry, I'm going to wear my Stalker Speedos. There you go, buddy. Now you're talking. Give me a photo of that, please. Sylvan, I believe Dorian is a man's name, as a picture of Dorian Gray. I think it's a man's name too. Debbie, man, your mom and Cindy sip something on the side while we float along on the little river ride, I guess. Glen Edinburgh, $1.65 Australian per liter in Brisbane. Not cheap over there, I can tell you right now. Let's see. Chris Guntner, that was it, Bonnie. I was driving a truck that month. Every week, new hurricane. Jeannie also hit that month. It was crazy. Let's see here. Nurse Nancy is saying, I've never seen you here before, Troll Gaming Central. Your name is interesting. Debbie Manuel. Okay, on the way home, log in once the car turns off. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you for being here and coming back to us. Chris, Bonnie is saying, Chris, it was a crazy down here in Southern Florida, and I lost the shingles from my roof during one of those crazy storms. Who else have we got here? Who is the RCCL expert here? Tom Henry wants to know. And then Glenn Edinburgh saying, no cheap cruise deals here in Australia yet. None available yet. Chris Gunter, Ivan was on the other one that month. It hit the panhandle. That was crazy. Troll Gaming, I used to be a YouTube. Yeah, I've been on 7 Carnival cruises, and that TWB is interesting. Thank you, Troll, for being here. Tom Henry, how do you find the rules for rewards program on RCCL? I have 2 cruises booked now, and unlike NCL, I see no info for the Anchor Society. Tom, you might need to hit a blog. There is a blog channel for Royal Caribbean. It's kind of an unofficial blog channel. Maybe you'll find some info there. Otherwise, you might have to go to, what is it called? Cruise Shoot. There's a group there. Cheers, everybody. What's that thing called? Cruise. Damn, it's on the tip of my tongue. Look up cruise blogs for Royal Caribbean. You might be able to find something there. Just a hunch. If I remember the other one, I'll let you know. Jonathan Jones, it's the first time that I made it almost on time. Welcome, Jonathan Jones, to the show. I'm glad you made it to the channel and made it onto the show. Way to go, buddy. Welcome back. Thank you for all the info that you provided this channel when you were on the ship during Hurricane Dorian. It was fantastic. Let's see. Glenn Edinburgh says, Crown and Anchor, Tom. That's what it's called, Crown and Anchor. Chris Gunter, I drove for Walmart. We spent a lot of time down there bringing relief supplies, water and propane bottles and tarps, and boy, was that ever appreciated. Absolutely. Jeff Sume, hi, Bruce. It's 67 in Seattle today. Great. Thanks for the great show, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff, for popping in, as always, and being a loyal follower and supporter of my channel. I'm glad you're here. And Glenn DeMuro says, I'm a diamond member, which is like platinum on Norwegian with Royal Caribbean. Tom Henry, right, Glenn Edinburgh, but where do you find the points and rewards info for the various levels? I must say, Royal Caribbean people are a bit stuck up when they get to the top levels per the Facebook group posts. Yeah, it might, I don't know, Tom, maybe you have to look at Facebook for something like that too. I'm not sure where you go for something like that. Who else have I got here? Bonnie Bernstein is saying, Chris Guntner, after Irma 2 years ago, Walmart was the first store that opened. I didn't have power for a week. Unbelievable. That was so bad at that time. Chris Guntner, which Walmart? I know them all down there. Sylvan Forest, I don't go to Walmart anymore. That's where crazy people go to shoot innocent bystanders. Oh my gosh. Crazy times. Let's all give Bruce a thumbs up. Brittany saying, thank you, Brittany Lockwood. Welcome to the channel and congratulations on your new move. Well done, dear. Who else have I got here? Jonathan, yes, please, everybody give Bruce thumbs ups. Fantastic. Let's see. Nurse Nancy could be anywhere with that stuff. Sylvan, lots of crazies everywhere. That's true. Bob and Terry are here. Bob and Terry Pike. Bruce, what is Carnival doing in lieu of Freeport stops? Freeport. Good question. I don't know if there are any scheduled in the near future. But my hunch is that Nassau will become the de facto stop if they can't stop in Freeport. So much damage in and around their various areas. I don't know. In a month or two, hopefully things will be a lot better there. Folks from Freeport have made it their mission to let me know in no uncertain terms that Freeport did not get damaged anywhere near as reports had been made out to be. The shipyard is back and running, although the big dry dock is still damaged. And so thank you, all of you out there in the Bahamas, keeping me straight or letting me know what's going on down there. I appreciate that. Sometimes it's hard to get the accurate news out of the Bahamas. Troll Gaming, hey, I'm new from Atlanta, Texas. It's near Texarkana, where my name's Camden. Welcome, Troll Gaming. Glad you've made it with us. Glad to have you here. Chris Guntner, Walmart takes a lot of flack from people, but they really step up to bring emergency supplies when the hurricanes hit. I agree with you there. Brittany is saying it's 81 degrees in Hammond, Louisiana. Nurse Nancy, I just contribute to the number of crazies when I go to Walmart. Gail Max saying hi to me. Hi, Gail. Welcome to the show. Bonnie and Armani and the Armania will be cruising from Tampa. The MSC Armania will be cruising from Tampa. That is correct. Rob Slevin, TWB, saying hi to me. Mike Bush, hi, Bruce, watching from Bellbrook, Ohio. Thanks, guys. Let me know where you're watching me from. I'll try to give you a shout out. Thanks, 33. Bruce has a list of ships affected by Freeport Yard's destruction been released yet. Have not heard anything yet. Hey, I'm from Atlanta, Texas. I'm new. Bonnie Bergstein. This year, I'm not putting my hurricane supplies away until December. Right on. Ken Burkett, hi from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome, Ken Burkett from Milwaukee. I'm glad you're here. Really enjoyed the buffet on the Allure of the Sea, says Jonathan. I bet you did. It would have been pretty darn good. Ed Brown is telling me, hi, Bruce, we are leaving next Saturday for the Caribbean. Hope no hurricanes will form by then. Ed, I was watching the NOAA forecasts. There is a likelihood of another hurricane forming in the Atlantic right now, way out in the Atlantic, though, so we don't know where it's going to be. It's going to be another 4 or 5 days before we have any handle on whether it's going to even make the Caribbean or not. I'll be on it. We'll keep an eye on it, and we'll let you know if anything is going on. We'll see what happens. All right. Wes Morrison is in the house. Welcome, Wes Morrison, from New Braunfels, Texas. Buddy, welcome to the show. Those of you who don't know, Wes is one of my early watchers. He sent me this coaster from Green, Texas, Green Hall, and I use it as my coaster for this mug right here. Thank you, buddy, for being here and coming back on. It's nice to have you around. Let's see. Who else is here? Stephanie Dory. Bruce, I saw your show on overcrowded destinations. Is it better during the off season? Are the ships still sailing in the off season? That's the catch, Stephanie. It's better in the off season if you can find a ship at a good price to go to these destinations in the off season. But you got to be careful, I guess. You know, there's certain ports, let's say in the Mediterranean, that are just incredibly packed in the summertime. Ports like Athens and Venice, Dubrovnik, nuts. Rome, it's always busy. Florence, Naples, but if you're going in September, October, it's definitely quieter. Kids are in school, so not as many tour groups. That good time to go. Barcelona, busiest port in Europe, so watch for that. Villefranche-sur-Mer, beautiful port to visit. They control how many ships can come in. You have to tender in, so it's almost always a good time to go there. Nice in France, this time of year, boy, a great time to go for sure. Seville, Lisbon is good now, of course. All kinds of ports in Europe are September, October, good time of the year to go if you can get a good cruise. Tom Henry, Silverstone, there's only one cruise listed, more Midtown at Pier, with times 3:50 and 5 o'clock. Interesting stuff. Who else is here? Tom, search RCCL points level. He's trying to help you out there for those points. Joseph, when you say like 13 chats and he skips over you and doesn't say hi, Joseph, like I say, I'm sorry if I missed you earlier. Got on the show and started with my news. By the time I got to these comments, I had missed my earlier ones. They had already passed by. I couldn't get back to them. So if you're saying hi to me, say hi to me now, and I can get you in there. Ken Brackett, hi, Nurse Nancy. Hi, Ken. How you doing, buddy? Jonathan Jones, I've now got the cruise blues. You got to wait a year before the next one. Yeah, that's tough, Jonathan. I know what you're talking about there. Andrew is here. Andrew Patman. Hi, Andrew. How you doing? Welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here. Saying hi to me and everybody else. Linda Lou, thank you, Bruce. Glad you're here too. Gail Max is here. Hi from Jamaica. Hi from Jamaica. Gail, welcome to the show. And Andrew is saying hi, 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 and hi. Bruce, you are the man. Let's see, who else have we got here? Bob and Terry Pike are saying hi. Bruce, what is Carnival just substituting instead of Freeport? I'm going to guess, Bob, it's going to be Nassau, but it might be Princess K. It might be Half Moon K. They'll figure something. They'll get you somewhere else. It's Chris Gautner. Thank you. $2 from Chris Gautner. First ever cruise on XT was great. My favorite YouTuber. Thank you, Chris, for your donation to my existence. Nurse Nancy, Troll Gaming Central might be your username. We don't like much to do with trolls on live streams. Laugh out loud. But I've given him a couple shout outs, so he's here. Megan Frost is here. Hi, everybody. Hi, Megan. Welcome. Who else have we got here? Ed Brown. Hey, Bruce. We're going on Symphony of the Seas. Hope no bad wind gets in the way. Ed, I think you're going to have a great time. I can guarantee you're not going to go into bad weather. That ship will just go somewhere else, and they'll take real good care of you. People love the Symphony of the Seas. I think you'll like it too. Tom Henry must say the Royal Caribbean website is very clunky compared to NCL. It doesn't allow you to make partial payments on a cruise either. It could be possible, Tom, depending on how long away from now the cruise is. If it's too close, they want all their dough up front. I don't know. I can't say for sure. Let's see. Who else is here? Bob and Terry, welcome. Carla, Kara, Kalen. We live in Cocoa, Florida. First time here, leaving 2 weeks for a cruise. Great job with your communication and info. Thank you. Welcome, Kara, to the show. Nice to have you by. Chris Gunter is saying our second cruise today for January on the Ecstasy. No hurricanes, but maybe icebergs. I never know. Wasn't Esmeralda the love interest in Hunchback of the Notre Dame? Nurse Nancy wants to know. I want to know what Smeralda is. Is Smeralda any kind of a fictional character or not? I hear yelling from the bedroom in the back saying no. So Esmeralda, Hunchback. So Jennifer is kicked in with some commentary. Not that you're going to see her, but she's commentating. Okay, thank you for that. MJ Grandsard, hello from Kissimmee, Florida. Gas 233, 86, humid and rainy. Booked Rap City of the Season, February. Can't wait. Right on. Way to go. MJ, welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here. Susan R, great job. Chris Gunter, they need supplies. Masters game, yes, Nancy, he's saying. Let's see. Tom Henry, traveling with Bruce. Any idea why the Ada ship has been ported in New York City for several days? No idea, sir. It might be a part of a trip. Otherwise, they might have problems, but I haven't heard of anything from there. Esmeralda, there's Nancy. Yes, Esmeralda and Quasimodo. There you go. Ed Brown, hey, Bruce, any news on hurricanes next week going on a cruise next Saturday? I've addressed that already. Hopefully nothing will happen your way. Larry, Nurse Susan R. Tom Henry, lazy rivers are a blast. Your Speedo will be welcomed. Bob and Terry Pike is Bermuda and path of the next hurricane. Not that I know of, just the one right now, but not the next one. We'll see. Cristobal is here. Esmeralda means emerald. Hi there. Hey, Cristobal, welcome to the show. Barry C is here, gearing up for my October 13th cruise on the Bliss to Mexico. Then on the November 2nd inaugural cruise on the Encore from London to New York City. Loving retirement. I can see why. Fantastic, buddy. That is awesome. Troll Gaming is here saying he's here and he's Camden. Welcome, Troll. Troll Gaming, nice to have you here. Kevin Ross, $1.14 a liter in Ontario, $1.28 here in Creston. Jason Sato, good news on your channel every night. Thank you, Jason, for being here. Bonnie, Bob, and Terry, probably Umberto heading that way. Jonathan Jones is saying we should all do a TWB community, should do a cruise together. It would be a big ship, though, maybe a couple hundred. You never know. I'm working on that. I'll keep you posted. My fiance saw gas at $2.07 a gallon earlier. Get that price now. Fill your tank early because those prices are going higher. Sally C, hi Bruce, cruising in Bermuda in 18 days. I think you're going to be okay. You should be all right. Hopefully they'll all be well. Welcome, Sally. Gas in Raleigh. John LeBeau is saying $2.54 a gallon. Welcome, John. Gas is $2.36 where Ed is hanging out. Ken Brackett. Taking Caribbean Princess Cruise to Panama Canal in November. Can't wait. Right on, Ken. Ken Ross just got back from Bahamas on Friday. Nassau and Coco Cay looked untouched. Very good, sir. Bob and Terry, Bruce, update on current hurricane in Bermuda. Just did it. Rob Souter, hello, everybody. Hurricane D was not a transgender, just a cross-dresser. Joe Capobianco, Barry C takes lots of pics and videos from the Encore, please. Sailing her in February. Can't wait to see her. Yes, Joe, make lots of photos. Post them on our Facebook group page, Traveling with Bruce. That would be fantastic. Tom Henry, Jonathan Jones, 4 of us are on the Encore, November 29th, 2020, for a 13-day New York City to Miami with a partial Panama Canal cruise. Anyone else is welcome to join us. Been on 6 Royal Caribbean cruises, says Kevin Ross. Megan Frost, all this talking about gas makes me happy that I drive a Civic. It's $2.40 a gallon in Savannah, Georgia, says Jonathan. Ed Brown, we have been on 9 Caribbean cruises, Royal Caribbean cruises. It is in your profile. Fantastic. At Glen Edinburgh, your Royal Caribbean blog, Bruce. That's another way to go. Who else is here? Kevin Ross, 82 in Southwestern Ontario. Unbelievably warm there. Ed F is here. Hi, everybody. Ed from Chicago reporting in. Hope that everyone's doing well. Welcome, Ed, from the beautiful city of Chicago. You got a kicker in Chicago. You've got a guy who can kick field goals in Chicago. Way to go, Chicago. Way to go, Bears. Let's see. Kirk Brunson, I'm on the first cruise to Maine and Canada for the fall of 2020. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's going to be a good thing. You're going to have a great time. You're going to love it. Who else is here? I want to get through all my messages and get on to trivia. Any new names? Danks33. Hi, Bruce. Tuning in from Chicago Burbs. I got my Chicago people here. I love you guys from Chicago. Glen Edinburgh, only 14 thumbs ups. What's with that? Help Bruce out. Give him some thumbs ups. That would be great if you could, folks. I would love to get thumbs ups. Thank you very much for all of your support. Linda Baca, I've been on several New England, Canada cruises. Great cruise. Going again June 2020 on the Anthem of the Seas. Should be nice. You'll love it. You'll love it. You'll love it. Who else is here? The real DJ. ABC News just reported gas will spike 10 to 25 cents over the next couple days. Get your gas now, folks. Thank you, Real DJ, for that. Would you have, when you have 13 chats that you sent and he skipped over every one of them, Joseph is just not getting shout outs or is not hearing me giving him shout outs. Doing the best I can, Joseph, with what I got. Thank you, Joseph, for being here. Ofe Bell is in the house. Wife and I are doing Enchantment of the Seas December the 18th for 5 nights. Hello from Dallas, Texas. Welcome from the beautiful city and beautiful people of Dallas. Welcome to the show. Henry River. Hello, Bruce. Hey, Henry. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show here. Bob and Terry, have you ever considered doing a live show from a cruise? You know, I would love to do a live show from a cruise. If I could get sponsored by a cruise ship company, a cruise line, to get me on a cruise ship, I would love to do live shows from a cruise for sure, from a cruise ship, and I would promote that bejesus out of that ship, wouldn't I just? Yes, indeed, I would. Kevin Ross, Princess has medallion. Roland Trucker, welcome, Bruce from Montreal. Hi, Roland, welcome from Montreal. Biggie from B, hello, going on Adventure of the Season April for a Western Caribbean cruise. Should be fun. Love your vids. Thank you, Biggie from B. Nice to have you here. Joe Capobianco, on NCL, is there a difference between a gratuity and service charge? Sorry if this is a repeat question. I don't think there's a difference. There shouldn't be a difference. It's really the same thing. I would say, though, that a service charge might be what you're getting now on your room, which I think still is optional. You can probably cancel if you need to, where a gratuity is added to a drink or to a service that you're getting on the ship. That's my hunch on that. Those are unavoidable, I believe, if they're already added in. Bonnie, Kevin, I'm booked on the Sky Princess in January, Medallion Cruise, right on. Let's see here. David C. Perkins, hello. Been on the road all day, West Texas to Kentucky. Enjoying listening to your show. David C. Perkins, thank you for being here and listening in. I really appreciate your loyalty to my channel. Jewel Triplet, Chicago Gas, 309 for regular, going on the NCL Encore in January. Can't wait. Right on, Jewel Triplet. Right on. Welcome from Chicago. My beautiful viewers from Chicago. I got a bunch of them. It's awesome. Why is it an ugly name, says Glen Edinburgh. Why is Smeralda ugly? Is it only me? I just, I'm like that. I just don't think Smeralda is what you call a beautiful woman. It's just me. I'm, old-fashioned. Something wrong with me. There's something wrong with me, but I don't know. I can't say. Jim Evans made it in. It's been a few weeks. Jim Evans, welcome to the show. Welcome to my channel and the chat. I'm glad you're here today. Kevin Ross, Bonnie, I was on the Royal Princess in April, West Coast cruise. Biggie from B, hello, going on Adventure of the Season April for a Western Caribbean cruise. Should be fun. Love your bids. Biggie from B, you're going to love that cruise. Should be great. Enjoy it and let us know how it goes on our Facebook group page, Traveling with Bruce, spelled with 2 L's. Please join. Ask to join today, everybody. I'll let you in. I'm the administrator of that deal. Kevin Ross, don't worry. If Bruce doesn't mention you, he will. Just be patient. He'll get to you. Kirk Brunson, thank you, Bonnie. Roland Tucker, myself, and Joanne are leaving New York December on the Bliss. Right on. Fantastic. Mary Ellen Bradbury is here. Hi, rating here in Portland, Oregon. Going on a first cruise in November on Vista. You should do a video, Bruce. I'll come along. Fantastic. That would be great. I'll let you know when I can do a group cruise. Let's see here. Kevin Ross, Bonnie. Nice ship. We were LA, Cabo, Mazatlan, Puerto Vallarta. Nice cruise. I've been on a few of those. Really enjoy them too. Joseph saying, hey, Bruce. Hey, Joseph. How you doing? Who else? Bonnie. Let's see. Tom Henry, Bonnie. You already know I was a stalker, laughing out loud. Bonnie. What she's saying here. I did the Mexican Riviera. I did the Mexican Riviera many years ago on a Carnival ship. It's a nice itinerary. And Joseph loves my channel, loves my shows. James Townsend, hello from New Jersey. Welcome, James. Nice to have you here. I think I've caught up to all the comments coming in right now. Roland Tucker, Megan, are you on Facebook? And Jewel, go Bears. Eddie Pinheiro, you got a kicker in Chicago. Fantastic stuff. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Are you ready for some trivia? I'm ready for some trivia. I got my trivia questions ready to roll here, and love to put them up for you. Let me double check here. Here's my first question of the day. Let's see what we got right here. Can you guys answer any of these? Can you tell me can you tell me the top 40 Beach Boy hits? Just send me one answer per text at a time, but tell me the names of the top hits from the Beach Boys while I set up my big ass iPad here. They did a bunch of them. I've got how many have I got here? I've got 34 top 40 hits that the Beach Boys have put up over their career. And tell me what they are. Let's see here how this goes. If I can get my big ass iPad to get going here on this marker, it should be all right. Here we go. They're coming in. Okay, there we go. I've got the first one already coming in here, and others. They're popping in right now from Danka33. Danks33, Kokomo. Yes, Danks Kokomo was their the last hit that they've had in the top 40 Billboard. It went to number 1 in 1988, Kokomo. Masters Game, Barbara Ann. Was that a hit? Yes, 1965, it was a hit. It reached number 2 in the charts. Steve Bartley, Surfin' USA. How easy is this quiz? Surfin' USA. Yeah, number 3 in the charts in 1963, Surfin' USA. I Get Around. Jim Sullins is saying they did a song called I Get Around. They sure did. 1964, hit number 1 in the charts, baby. Surfin' USA from Sandy Hottrell. Hi, Sandy Hottrell. Ed Tollison Jr., Little Old Lady from Pasadena. Little Old Lady from Pasadena. Was that a song unto itself, or was that called something else? Wondering about that. A Little Old Lady from Pasadena. What did they call that song? Was it a separate title? Because I don't have it as a separate hit, but I know that song too. James Townsend, last cruise was in January. Linda Lou, Hello Hotel California. I think that's the Eagles, not the Beach Boys. Kevin Ross, In My Room. The song In My Room. Yes, In My Room, 1963, reached 23rd on the charts. God Only Knows, Joe Copa Bianco. God Only Knows. Yes, that song hit 39th on the charts in 1966, but that song became far more popular in about 2005 when Love Actually came out. The song Love Actually, it was used, I believe, at the end of the movie, and that song got a sort of a second coming. Mike Bush, Surf City. Surf City. Did they have a song called Surf? I don't have one called Surf City. I don't know which one that one is. Surfer USA. We've got that one. Surfin' USA, 1963. We've done it. Kokomo. Let's see. Any more Beach Boy hits here? Bonnie, Kevin Ross was in Vancouver in May on the Island Princess. Ed F. Surfing USA, we got it. McShiggity Pilot, California Girls, Bruce. Yes. California Girls, 1965, reached number 3 on the charts in 1965, and it's been done since. Surfer Girl, Jim Sullins, Surfer Girl. Yes, 1963, number 7 in the charts. Good Vibrations, good vibrations. Yes, 1966, number 1 hit for the Beach Boys. James Townsend, California Girls. Little Deuce Coupe, Joe Capobianco. Little Deuce Coupe. Let me see here. Where is that? There it is. Little Deuce Coupe, 1963, hit number 15 in the charts. Little Deuce Coupe. Megan Frost, yes, I am Roland Tucker. My name is Megan Frost. Jewel Triplet, fun. Yes, fun. 1964, hit number 5 in the charts. I Get Around, Adventures with Duncan. I get around, round. I get around. I get around. Let's see here. I get around, round. I get around. Was it under that title, or did it have another title? Because I don't see that title on here. Surfer Girl, we've got Little Surfer Girl. She's Real Fine, my 409. She's Real Fine, my 409. Not that under that title. That might have been another title. Good Vibrations, we've got fun. Help Me Rhonda. Help me Rhonda. Help me Rhonda. Yep, 1965, number 1 hit for the Beach Boys. Help Me Rhonda. Good Vibrations, we got Summer Paradise, Adventures with Duncan. Summer Paradise. Haven't got a song called that. Cristobal Cardona, 409. I'm thinking, yeah, me too. I can't find that song. Barbara Ann, we've done Still Cruising. Adventures with Duncan, something called Still Cruising. Haven't got a song like that. California Girls, we got I Get Around, we tried. Little Saint Nick, Joseph, Little Saint Nick. Not showing it. Am I showing it? Can't find that one. Little Saint Nick, a fun till her daddy took her T-Bird away. That's right, till her daddy took her T-Bird away. And I just can't find that song unto itself. I don't know why. Having trouble there. I Get Around. Be True to Your School. McShiggity Pilot. Be True to Your School. 1963, number 6 in the charts. Let's see here. What else have we got here? John B. Sloop. Yes, John B. Sloop or John Sloop B. 1966 hit the number 3 in the charts. Surfin' Safari, the first hit they ever had, 1962, reached 14th on the charts. Surfin' Safari. They were onto something. Little Old Lady from Pasadena was done by Jan and Dean. That's why we can't find it as a Beach Boys song. It sounds like the Beach Boys, but it wasn't the Beach Boys. Thank you, Sandy Hotel. Little Deuce Coupe we've done. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice? Isn't that here? Yes, 1966. Hit number 8 in the charts. I have no clue as their songs goes by. My fiance, Brittany says, wife says 2020. James Townsend, Little Old Lady from Pasadena. Jan and Dean. Susan R. Barbara Ann, we've done. Joe, Sloop, John B. We got already. Susan R. I call that song Bob and Luan. I have a way of hearing different lyrics. Steve Bartley, Wendy should have been, but they didn't release it properly. Cristobal, Help Me Rhonda. Susan R. as in Bob, Luan. Ken Brackett, Surfing USA. Barbara Ann from Megan. God, all these songs are in my head now. Steve Bartley, Dance. Yes, Dance. 1964 hit 8th on the charts. That's another one. Wish They All Could Be California Girls. Ofe, Little Honda. Haven't got anything like that. Wouldn't it be nice? I'm the Piper, says Joseph. McShiggity, any news on the MAX 8 planes? Not till the end of the year. Long time. Kokomo, Barbara, and we've done In My Room. We done. Do you want to dance? Do you want to dance? Yes, 1965 hit number 12 on the charts. Right on. Fantastic. Let's see here. Got You Back. Tom Henry, aren't they suspended till November? Yeah, the end of the year at least. Kokomo is there. Best song. Beach Boys, Love You. Tom Henry, nothing special yet. All right. Other songs. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I see these other titles, but I'm not sure how to give you hints on these. 1963, they had a song called Shutdown, reached 23rd in the charts. 1964, Don't Worry Baby, hit 24th in the charts. 1964, When I Grow Up to Be a Man, hit number 9 on the charts. 1965, The Little Girl I Once Knew, hit 20th on the charts. Number 6, 1966, Caroline No, hit 32. 1967, Heroes and Villains, hit 12th. 67, Wild Honey, hit 31. 67, Called Darlin', hit 19th. 68, Do It Again, hit number 20. 1969, I Can Hear Music. Remember that song? I Can Hear Music. Number 24 in the charts. Rock and Roll Music, 1976, hit number 5 on the charts. It's Okay, 1976, hit 29th. Good Timin', 1979, hit number 40. The Beach Boys Medley, Beach Boys Medley, hit number 12 in 1981. Come Go With Me hit number 18, and Get You Back hit number 26 from 85 to 85, 81 to 85. Those are the ones for the Beach Boys. A bunch of songs. We remember all of them, I'm sure. When we hear them, we go, oh, yeah, I remember that song. Oh, yeah, I remember that song. All right, let's do another one. Let's see if we can get another one through here. Well, with oil being in the news, I thought, why not do a song with oil in the news? Can you tell me in the USA, the states in the United States that produce the most oil? What states in the USA produce the most oil per day? Some of them you'll know right off the top of your head, I'm sure. Some of them you might not. Let me know the top oil-producing states in the United States of America. Here we go. We've got Linda Lou coming in with Texas, number 1 state. Texas, 404 million barrels a day out of Texas. I'm not sure what year this is, but I'm thinking it's pretty current. Danks 33, Alaska. Yep, number 2 state for oil production, 259 million barrels a day from Alaska. JC at Texas. Brittany had Alaska. Mike Bush has Louisiana. Louisiana is number 5 at 74.5 million barrels a day, probably offshore. Ofe at Masters Game had Texas. Megan, I have my Alexa playing Beach Boys laughing out loud. Mark Peeler, Arizona for oil production. Not in the top 16 states. Louisiana we have from Susan and Brittany. Ed Tolleson, Texas. Ofe has Alaska. Jim Sullins, Oklahoma. Yeah. Oklahoma, 67 million barrels a day, number 6 on the list. Louisiana from McSheedy. And then we have North Dakota from Danks 33. Yes, absolutely. North Dakota now number 4 at 79.7 million from the Permian Basin. All that fracking gets oil from North Dakota. South Dakota, JC, South Dakota is not in the top 16. Nope, they're producing, but not near as much as North Dakota. Texas from Ed. Arizona again from Mark. No can do. Oklahoma from Mike. Ed at Oklahoma. Ed, Alaska. Adventures of Duncan. Mississippi. Yep. 23 million barrels a day. Mississippi is around number 10, number 11 or so. Oklahoma, Alaska, North Dakota, Virginia. Susan R. Thinking Virginia's in the top list. Not Virginia. Sorry. No can do. Kelly Harris. What about Washington? No, Washington State doesn't have oil like that. Texas, Mississippi, we've done. California, Cristobal Cardona. California, number 3 oil producer in the United States of America. California has 220 million barrels a day of production out of Green, California. They're the 3rd biggest oil producer in America, believe it or not. James Townsend, New Jersey. No, not New Jersey. Joseph had Texas. Cristobal had Oklahoma. Ed Tolleson. What about Florida? Does Florida count for us? No, not Florida. Joseph had California as well. Steve Bartley, Colorado, including Under My House. Yes, 28.3 million barrels a day out of Colorado. Steve, well done. Debbie Manuel is guessing Alabama. Yep. 7.1 million barrels a day, number 15 in America. South Dakota, no can do. Mississippi, we got. North Dakota, we got. Pennsylvania, Mike Bush. Pennsylvania, there was a time Pennsylvania was the number 1 oil producer in America back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. Pennsylvania is not anywhere in the top 16 at all. Ofe had California. Masters Game had Florida. Susan had Colorado. Arkansas from Kelly Harris. Arkansas is not on the list. Mississippi, we've done. New Mexico, Adventures with Duncan, 61.1 million barrels a day out of New Mexico. Absolutely. Nevada, Joseph is wondering about Nevada. Nope, not in the top 16. Maine, Joseph wondering about the state of Maine. No can do there. New Mexico, we've tried. Alabama, we've done. North Dakota, Pennsylvania, Arizona, West Virginia. No, not West Virginia. Vermont disguised as maple syrup, laughing out loud. Wyoming, Ofe, yes. 51.3 million barrels of oil coming out of Wyoming. The top 8 in the U.S. California, Idaho just got guessed, not there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 states to go. And we're talking 1, 2, 3 in the West and 2 in the central USA. Kansas just came in. That is the western state right there, 39.4 million barrels from Kansas. Montana, 27.6 million, western US. Absolutely, top 10 state for oil production. I have 1 in the West and 2 in the Midwest at best. And I don't know if you can do it. In the West, it starts with the letter U. In Illinois, 9 million barrels a day. Illinois, thank you, Brittany. Minnesota, nope. Missouri, nope. I've got a western state with letter U. Utah, Linda Lou, thank you. And a kind of an eastern state where they produce a lot of cars. They produce oil here. Everyone's got Utah and Oregon and Iowa and Utah. Thank you. The state they produce a lot of cars in has the number 16 slot for oil production. Starts with the letter M in the eastern part of the USA. Excuse me. And I'm waiting for the letter M. Here it is, Michigan. It is Michigan, the number 8 state, 5.9 million barrels a day. So there you go. The top producing states for oil in the United States would be Texas, number 1, Alaska, number 2, California, North Dakota, Louisiana, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Wyoming at number 8, Kansas, Colorado, number 10, Montana, Mississippi, Utah, Illinois, Alabama, and Michigan. Those are your top 16 oil producing states in the United States of America. Right on. All right, I'm getting ready for another quiz. Hope you're ready for this one. Can you tell me around the world, the countries of the world that produce the most strawberries? What countries in the world produce the most strawberries in the world? Let's see how you do on world producing strawberry countries. As I refill my cola and I say cheers to all of you in TWB land. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining my Facebook group page. Thank you for those of you who have joined my sponsor membership club. Thank you so much for that. 26 and counting now. Thank you very much for that and all your support. Here they come. The guesses are coming in. Brittany and Susan and Ed Tolleson and Bob Fan are all asking me the United States of America for strawberry production, and you are all correct. The number 1 country for strawberries, America, by far, America. Let's see here. Masters Games, Debbie Manuel is wondering about the country of Mexico. Yep, number 4 in the world for Mexico. Canada, Brittany is wondering about Canada. Canada is actually number 27 in the world. I was looking for the top 20, but I know Canada is number 27. We love strawberries up here. I can tell you that 10 miles from my house, some of the world's best strawberries are grown, but it's in a small area, very select land, the right angle to the sun and everything else. The strawberries produced in Wendell in British Columbia do not sell locally here at all. They are not available locally. They are packaged and flown to Japan for top cash money. They are world-class strawberries, and in the grocery store here, we buy the cheap stuff from California. We grow it right over here. They don't sell it to us. They get way more money sending it to Japan for cash, and off it goes. Other countries, Pennsylvania is a country unto itself, but we're not going to take that answer. I need countries. Ed Tolleson. What about Russia, Bruce? Yep, the 11th biggest strawberry grower is Russia. The Vatican, Brittany Lockwood is going, I haven't had the Vatican come in here in a while. Thank you for that. Tom Henry is thinking China. China, believe it or not, number 30. Only the 30th largest grower of strawberries. That will change over time, I'm sure. Bob Fan, Chile, the country of Chile, number 20. It made the list barely. Ofe Bell, what about Brazil, Bruce? What about Brasilia? I don't have Brazil as a strawberry grower in the top 20 at all. Stephen Dory had America. We got USA already. Cristobal Cardona, Spain. España, number 2 in the world. Spain grows about 1/5 the amount of strawberries the United States grows, but 5 times more than number 20. So Spain is number 2 in the world. Bob Fan, Argentina for strawberries. I do not have Argentina in the top 20. Kelly Harris, France. France is not in the top. Oh, wait a minute, it's in the top 20. I got it. Yes, number 17 in the world. France plus Reunion, they say. Number 17. Ed F. Turkey. Yep, number 3 country, just behind Spain for strawberry production is Turkey. Ed F. Germany, Bruce. Yes, number 10 in the world. Germany. China, we have Japan for strawberry growing. Yes, number 8 in the world, Japan, but they buy more. That is not enough for their domestic needs. They buy strawberries from Wendell, 10 miles from my house, among other places. Chile, Egypt just came in. Number 7 in the world for strawberry production. Egypt. Poland has been guessed. Number 6 in the world for strawberry production is Poland. Spain, Egypt, Russia, we've done. Japan, South Africa. South Africa is number 42, I found out. A very small producer of strawberries. Linda Liu is guessing Peru. Peru is not in the top 20. Korea, any of the Koreas? South Korea, number 5 for strawberry production. Chile, Mexico, we've done already. Interesting stuff here. Okay, Italia, number 9. Italy for strawberry production. Honduras, not in the top 20. Greece, nope, I have not got Greece. Let's go here, Greece and South Korea. We are done there. I'm looking for countries. Let's see here. I'm looking for one in North Africa. I'm looking for a European country, another European country, another one. That's 4 European countries, a South American country. I'm looking for at least 5 European countries. Let's see. Creston, in honor of my mom, says Brittany Lockwood. Tom Henry, Iran. Nope, Iran is not in the top 20. Israel, not in the top 20. Morocco, yes. North Africa, Morocco is number 12 in the world for strawberry. Antarctica, sorry, no can do. Egypt. We have Norway coming in. Nope, not Norway. Australia coming in. Yes, number 25 in the world, Australia. Not in the top 20, but 25. Venezuela for South America. Nope, not Venezuela. Romania for Europe. No, not Romania. And Sweden. Sweden, yes, number 32. Sweden. But now I'm looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 European countries and 1 South American country. That's it. Finland, Finlandia, no can do. Netherlands, yes, number 18 in the world. The Netherlands, that leaves me with 4 European countries and 1 in South America. Iceland, China, no can do. I'm looking for, let's see here, what do we got? Iceland, El Salvador, no. New Zealand, no. Canada, no. Belgium, yep, number 19 for Belgium. Venezuela, no. The South American country is next door to Panama. Let's go. Hungary, nope. Guatemala, Colombia, yeah, Colombia, right next to Panama. Number 16 in the world for strawberry production. Guatemala, no. Italy, Ecuador, that's it for South America. I only need Europe. I need a European country that's an island. I need a European country that is having problems with Russia right now. And a European country that used to be in the Soviet Union sphere is now underneath, not under that any longer. We've got Italy, Ecuador, and Ecuador. No and no. I'm looking for the United Kingdom, folks. The United Kingdom is the 13th largest strawberry grower in the world. I'm looking for Ukraine because they're having problems with the Russians. They grow a lot of strawberries, but not because of that. And Belarus is number 15 in the world. That finishes our strawberry quiz. The countries that grow the most strawberries in the world are the USA by far, all by itself. Spain, Turkey, Mexico, South Korea, Poland, Egypt, Japan, Italy, Germany, Russia, Morocco, the UK, Ukraine, Belarus, Colombia, France, Netherlands, Belgium, and Chile. In 25th place, Australia. 27th, Canada. 30th, China. 32, Sweden. 42, South Africa. Those are your growers of strawberries around the world. All right, leaves us with, I believe, one last quiz. Yes, we have one last quiz to go, and we'll see how many of these you can get. We're talking Hollywood, people. It's the movies. I need to know, can you tell me all of the movies that Michael Caine has been in? He's been in 115 movies. Michael Caine, 115 movies, some of which are some of my favorites. Can you name Michael Caine movies starting in 1956 and going to 2018, still going? Michael Caine movies. I would love to find out if you know any Michael Caine movies. The actor from the UK who now lives in Miami, I believe, has a restaurant in Miami, or at least did for a while. 1 billion movies, says JC. Dressed to Kill, Ophe Bell. Movie called Dressed to Kill. I will look. I've not heard of that movie myself. Doesn't mean it's not here, but I have to look through 115 answers to find it. If it's an early one, give me a hint, people. Or if it's one of the newest one, give me a hint. Help me out. I'll keep looking for it. I don't see it yet. Let's see. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Oh, I love that movie so much. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, 1988 with Steve Martin. He played Lawrence Jameson in that movie. He was wonderful. Thank you. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Bedroom Window, Joe Capobianco, Bedroom Window. What year? If that helps me, I'll look for it. Bedroom Window. I've not heard that movie. It could be a brand new one. I wouldn't know it. Bedroom Window. I will keep looking. I don't see it yet. Let's keep going here. King of Thieves. Joseph is saying he was in a movie called King of Thieves. Yes, 2018. The last movie I haven't. Brian Reeder was his name. Let's see. Garden Gnomes. Joseph was also saying Garden Gnomes. Thank you again for that. Let's see if I can find it. Garden Gnomes. Garden Gnomes. I can't find it popping up here. Not finding Garden Gnomes. Garden Gnomes. Anybody know? Keep looking here. The Notebook. Brittany Lockwood. The Notebook. Was he in a movie called The Notebook? Looking. I'm not seeing it pop up. Keep going here. Movies. Ugh, says Linda Lou. Now you see it. Joe Capuano. Now you see it. Let's see here. There's another movie that's awful close to that, but it's not called that. But it's awfully close to that. Let's see. Batman, Master's Game. He was in the movie Batman 2005. Batman Begins as Alfred Pennyworth. And The Dark Knight in 2008 as Alfred Pennyworth. The Dark Knight Rises in 2012 as Alfred Pennyworth. He's making all kinds of money on that role. Mutiny on the Bounty. Mutiny on the Bounty. Looking, went way back to the beginning. Now I'm looking kind of new. Mutiny on the Bounty. Any clue what year we're talking about here? Can't find it. Let's see here. Batman. Austin Powers. Yes, he was in Austin Powers. Let's see here. Where is that movie? Austin Powers Goldmember in 2002 as Nigel Powers. That was the third movie. He was hilarious. He played the dad. JC, here's an off-the-wall one. Jaws 4, horrendous movie. I'm sure it was. I wonder if he was in it there. I'm trying to find it. Oh, my God. Jaws 4. Can't find it at the moment, but I'll keep an eye open for it. Thank you. Blame It on Rio. Oh, that was such a great movie. Thank you, Rom Sablehouse. Blame It on Rio. I loved that movie. Yeah, 1984. He played Matthew Hollins. That was a hilarious movie. The Equalizer, Cristobal Cardonia. The Equalizer. How recent? Is it very recent? Is it not so recent? I'm looking for it. The Equalizer. I just don't have a date in my mind. I'll keep watching for it. Let's see here. Alfie, Jim Sullins, the movie called Alfie, 1966. He was in the title role, Alfie. Cristobal Cardona, Marty. Did he play in the movie Marty? Not seeing it pop up quick. Let me know, anybody, if you know a year. I'll keep going. Dressed to Kill, late 70s. Dressed to Kill, late 70s. 1980, exactly. Dr. Robert Elliott, there it is. Dressed to Kill, thank you. Fried Green Tomatoes, Brittany is thinking. Fried Green Tomatoes. Was he in that movie? I'm not finding it. Not finding it anywhere, so I don't know about that. The Italian Job, Cristobal Cardona. The Italian Job. He was in so many movies. The Italian Job. Can't find it here. I'm looking. The Italian Job. I'm looking. What year? What year? That sounds like it's in the last 15 years. Can't find that movie. Let's move on. Good night, everyone. See you on the flip side. Thank you, Adventure with Duncan. The Dark Knight. We've got them all. The Ipcris File. Something called the Ipcris File. Any idea what year that was? Not finding it there. Miss Confidentiality. I believe you are right. I believe he was in yes, 2000. Miss Congeniality. Miss Confidentiality. Miss Congeniality. Thank you. Miss Congeniality. Confidentiality. Good night, everyone, says Linda Lou. Garden Gnomes is a new one. Garden Gnomes is a new one. I can't see it here. Keep looking. Romeo and Juliet. Brittany Lockwood. Romeo and Juliet. I don't know what year would that be. That's not helping me a lot there. Dressed to Kill, 1980. Got it. Titanic. I don't think he was in that one. One of the Batmans. We got him. France. Movie called France. Secondhand Lions. Secondhand Lions. Yes, 2003. He played Garth. Now You See Me and 1 and 2. Yes, that is correct. Now You See Me. 2013 and 2016. He played Arthur Tressler. Very good. Sorry, my bad, Joe. No problem. The Prestige Masters Game. Something called The Prestige. Yes, 2006. He played Cutter. Let's see. Get Carter. A movie called Get 2000. Cliff Brumby. Cliff Grumby. He was in that movie. Have you been on a Symphony season? What do you recommend over? Ken Brackett, Ukraine. I don't think that was a movie called Ukraine. I think you're on a quiz from way back. Educating Rita. Educating Rita. Anything nearby? New lately? Anything like that? I haven't got it here. Can't find Educating Rita. The Kane. What? The Kane A Mutiny. I know what that means. Going in Style. Bob Fan. Going in Style. Looking for something called Going in Style. Not fine. Yes, 2017. Very recent movie. Thank you. A Bridge Too Far. A Bridge Too Far. Did he star in something called A Bridge Too far. I'm looking way back too. Yes, 1977, Lieutenant John O.E. Vandeleur. He played in A Bridge Too Far. Miss Congeniality, we got it. The Kingsman. Kingsman, The Secret Service. He played Arthur. Did he play any more? I only have that one. The Kingsman. JC, he is in it. He is one of the worst movies in history. The shark roars like a lion. Sharks have no lungs. Sharks can't roar. I don't see it here though, but that's great. Bridge Over the River Kwai. No, I don't think so. Inception. Inception. Not seeing it lately, so I don't know if he ever did that movie. Sherlock Gnomes. Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Gnomes. Sherlock Gnomes 2018. Yes, Lord Redbrick, the voice. Thank you very much. Cocktails, Cristobal, a story, a movie called Cocktails. Not seeing it. I don't know if that is a movie. What else? The Swarm, Ed F. The Swarm. Did he ever do a movie called The Swarm? Not seeing it on anything new. Going back, not seeing it. So I don't know if he was in the movie. The Magus. The Magus? Something. Yes, it's 1968. I just see it popping up. Nicholas Earp found it. Miss Congeniality 1 and 2. Quicksand. A movie called Quicksand. Quicksand. Yeah, 2003. Miss Congeniality 1 and 2. Where he played Victor Melling. Can I find a second movie? Victor Melling. That I don't see a second Victor Melling character. So I can't find the second movie. I'll keep looking. Herbie. I don't know if he's in Herbie. King of Thieves. Did we not do that one? King of Thieves. Going through here. Quick. Can't find it. King of Thieves. Can't find it. Keep moving. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Joseph. I'm losing the viewers because this one's getting them. Cider House Rules. Cider House Rules. Yes, 1999. Dr. Wilbur Larch. Thank you. Harry Potter. Was he in any Harry Potter movie? I don't see him in any Harry Potter movie. Good night, Joseph. Interstellar. Was he in that movie? Interstellar. Yes, 2014. Professor Brand. Thank you. That's another one. The Double. Ken Brackett. Movie called The Double. Not showing it here. Not finding anything quick. I need help. If you got a year or a decade even. Italian Job 19. What was that? 1969 Italian Job. Yes, Italian Job. The original Charlie Crocker. Thank you. That was good. Kingsman. We've done Cocktail with Tom Cruise. Cocktail with Tom Cruise would have been a 1980s movie if he was in it. And I can't find it. Looking into the 90s, can't find it. The Eagle Has Landed. Ken Brackett, The Eagle Has Landed. That would be one of his earlier ones. One of his first 50. Can't find it. The Eagle Has Landed. Jaws, The Revenge. 1987. That had to be the fourth one. Hoagie Newcomb. The worst movie ever made. Thank you. I saw it. All right, keep going. Another horrendous one. Beyond the Poseidon Adventure. Yes. Beyond the Poseidon. Yes. 1979. Captain Mike Turner. He didn't last long. The Kingsman Secret Service. Oh my gosh. Have we done that already? The Kingsman Secret Service. Yes, we've done it, Arthur. All right, Perry. Hey, Bruce. Again, thank you for all the great news and the coverage of the important news concerning cruise industry. Perry, thank you so much. Bob Fenn, Death Trap. Movie called Death Trap. Anybody know what year Death Trap was a movie that he did? Did he do the movie Death Trap? I can't find it. Can't find it quick. Keep looking. Educating Rita. Beyond the Poseidon Adventure. Her Majesty's Secret Service, 1969. Nope, haven't got it. Beyond the presiding, we'll just be listening to the rest of the show. Brittany, thank you, Brittany. Cars 2, I don't think so. Cheers from Florida. Nice to see you again, Bruce, says Bobby. Hi, Bobby Green. Bewitched. He was in Bewitched. He was. I saw it here. What year was Bewitched done in? What year? I'm looking for Bewitched. Hang on here. Wasn't he? Yeah, 2005. Nigel Bigelow. He was in Bewitched. Death Trap, early 1979 range, early 70s. Death Trap. Death Trap. Looking. No. The Eagle Has Landed. There we go. 1976. Found that one. Death Trap early. Okay, Debbie, I was great for 2 shows today, Bruce, and fun trivia as usual. Have a great night, everybody. Take care until we're watching all of your updates. Stay safe, everybody. Jen, thank you, Debbie, and hi, Jen, too, as well. Thank you, Debbie. Stephen A. Dory, Flawless, 2007. Yep, there it is, Mr. Hobbs. Get Carter in the 70s. Get Carter in the 70s. Can't find it. Can't find Get Carter in the 70s. Okay, we're running out of guesses. We're running out of time. I want to kind of shut this down. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. Any movies that would like really big. Did someone say Inception, by the way, 2010? And Gnomo and Juliet, The Voice, thank you. Cars 2, thank you. We've got it. Journey to the Mysterious Island. Last Love, Stonehurst Asylum, Youth, The Last Witch Hunter, Dear Dictator, Harry Brown, Is Anybody There, Sleuth, Children of Men, The Weatherman, Around the Bend, The Statement, The Actors, The Quiet American, Last Orders. The movies go on and on and on. Death Trap, 1982. Yep, Sidney Buell, Bymasters Game. Here we go. The first movies he ever made. 1956, A Hill in Korea. 1957, How to Murder a Rich Uncle. 1958, Blind Spot. 58, Two-Headed Spy. 1960, Foxhole in Cairo. 1964, Zulu. 65, The Ypres File. Somebody gave me that. 1966, The Wrong Box. 66, Gambit. 66, Funeral in Berlin. 67, Hurry Sundown. 67, Woman Times 7. 67, $1 Billion Brain. 68, Play Dirty and Deadfall. And 69, Battle of Britain. 1970, Too Late the Hero and The Last Valley. 71, Get Carter, Kidnapped. Z and Co. in 72, and Pulp in 72, Sleuth in 72. In 74, The Black Windmill and Marcel Contract. 75, Peeper, The Wilby Conspiracy. 75, The Romantic Englishwoman and The Man Who Would Be King. Somebody had that. Harry and Walter Go to New York in 76. 78, Silver Bears. The Swarm, somebody gave me that. California Suite in 78. 79, Ashanti. In 1980, The Island. 1981, The Hand. 81, Victory. 1983, The Jigsaw Man. Educating Rita, thank you, whoever gave me that in 83. The Honorary Council in 83. 1985, Water. 85, The Holcroft Covenant. 86, Hannah and Her Sisters. 86, one of my favorite all-time movies with Alan Alda and with this gentleman, Sweet Liberty, Michael Caine. If you ever watch Sweet Liberty, hilarious. 1986, Mona Lisa. 86, Half Moon Street. 87, The Fourth Protocol. 87, The Whistleblower. 87, Surrender. 88, Without a Clue. Shock to the System in 87. 1990, Mr. Destiny 1990. Mr. Bullseye 1990. 92, Noises Off. 92, Blue Ice. 1992, The Muppet Christmas Carol, one of the greatest movies of all time, The Muppet Christmas Carol. 1994, On Deadly Ground. 95, Bullet to Beijing. 96, Blood and Wine. 96, Midnight in St. Petersburg. 98, Shadowrun. 98, Little Voice. 99, Curtain Call. 99, The Debtors. 2000, Quills. And 2000, Shiner. 115 movies from this incredible actor who just kept putting it out there. Unbelievable consistency of quality. Watch Sweet Liberty if you ever get the chance, and watch The Muppet Christmas Carol. Classic, will be forever for kids, grandkids, and great-grandkids. Fantastic movie. Thank you, everybody, for being here for all this time. Thank you so much for being on this show. Thank you for all your support of my channel. I wish you all the best of this week. I will keep pumping videos out all week long. Next Monday at 7 o'clock for sponsor members, I will be live, and at 8 o'clock for this show, I will be here. Thank you, everybody, for being with me today. I really do appreciate it. And all the thumbs ups, if you've given me one today, thank you very much for the thumbs up. All right, there it is. There's the show. I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm pooped. I'm tired. I can't keep going. I got to get a rest here. We'll see you all next week, and we'll catch up with you later, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you, everybody. Have a good one. Take care, and bye for now.